Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Things You May Not Know About Minecraft. Today's episode is going to be about the end. That is the topic I'll be talking about today. So, the end is a place in Minecraft. So it's not really something you can just complete because obviously you can't beat Minecraft. There is no real end game as far as that goes. But there's a place called the End that you can travel to, fight the Ender Dragon, go to End cities, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So the first things first is that you need to find the End portal. So in order to find the End portal, you're going to need some Eyes of Ender. So you make those with Ender Pearls, which you can get from either killing Endermen or from trading with villagers, and then combining that with some blaze powder that you get from killing blazes in the Nether. So once you have a few of those, because you're going to need a few, you want to just kind of throw it up in the air, really, and follow it. So it's coming over here, and it'll drop itself right here. And then I just keep kind of following it up. So it's coming in this direction. So since I'm in creative mode, I'm just going to fly this way for a little ways. And then I'll just drop the Eye of Ender, see where that goes. Okay, it's still going this way. So I'm going to keep traveling this way for a while. And so basically you just want to periodically just throw it up in the air, see where it goes, and eventually it will stop traveling forward and will come to rest over the location where the end portal is. So let's see. Okay, we're still moving along. So let's keep going this way for a little bit. Hopefully it's not too far. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we're still going. Okay. But yeah, and so part of the reason that you're going to need several Eyes of Ender is partially when you're throwing them up in the air, they sometimes break, so you don't always get to collect it when it falls back down. So you're going to need a few just for that, but also you're going to need some for the end portal once you actually find it. So there are Eyes of Ender inside these end portal blocks, and that's what powers the portal. However, when you find the end portal, some of the end portal blocks already do have Eyes of Ender in them, but some of them are going to be empty, so you're going to need some to put in there. Where'd it go? Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, you're going to need some to put in there to complete the portal and activate it. So that's why you're going to need a few. Let's see what we got here. Okay, and going off in this direction. Hopefully I'm getting close. Man, I found my second village already. This is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna cut, and I will just catch up with you guys as soon as I actually get to the location where the Eye of Ender stops. Oh, never mind. It came back this way. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so it's still coming over here. So it's probably like right over here in this area. Okay, we're still going. Maybe it's close to this village. Where'd my Eye of Ender go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep, see, so like that one broke right there. Let's see. Okay, here we are. So apparently the end portal is right down here. So now all we got to do is just dig ourselves a hole So I'm just going to kind of go around in like a square, because obviously, I mean, you never want to dig straight down in Minecraft, just in case you either come to a cave and you end up falling, or if there's some lava. What, let me get some torches real quick, just so I can light this up to make it easier for you guys to see. There we go. Awesome. So pretty soon, we shouldn't have to go too far, I hope, but we should find ourselves a cave where the end portal is going to be. Almost there. I'm hoping. And so in addition to this little square pattern just being safer than digging straight down, it also provides you a way back up to get out. So kind of two birds with one stone there. So let's keep digging. Can't be too much farther. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so I've made the advancement called I Spy, and you can see we have the stone brick here. Okay, and then we've got some mossy stone brick as well. So now I'm just going to jump down here. Awesome. Okay, so this is the general area where the end portal is. So I'm just going to put some torches up. I'm just going to break that door. So basically from here, you just kind of need to wander around a little bit until you find the end portal. So it's going to be really close by. Let's check down here. Oh, you know what? I think this is it. Here we go. Okay, so this is the end portal room. Okay, so actually none of these are filled in. So I mean, it's a good thing I have plenty, but I'm in creative mode, so it doesn't really matter. One thing you do have to watch out for, you'll notice there was some silverfish crawling around. So that's what this spawner is here. So you just want to go ahead and break that, unless of course you want to do something with, farming silverfish or whatever. So now that I'm here, I can start placing my Eyes of Ender in the portal blocks. There we go, almost done. There we go. So that is the end portal. So now I'm going to jump through, which is not typically what I would recommend, especially if you're playing in survival. Like I would, make sure you have, some diamond armor, possibly with some enchantments on your weapons and your armor and stuff. But I would put down like a chest or something with a bed to maybe like sleep here to set your spawn point here, and put maybe some of your items that you just can't afford to lose in this chest, just in case you die. Because especially if it's your first time coming to the end, chances are you're gonna die. I mean, it's a difficult level. So let's start heading up to the surface. So we've got the Ender Dragon's health bar here. So I just gotta get up to the surface here. Here we go. Okay. So that right there is the Ender Dragon. So another thing you have to watch out for when you're in the end is all these Endermen. So you can't really look at Endermen for too long, otherwise they'll get mad and attack you, and you can very, very easily die here in the end, just because of the sheer number of Endermen there are. So you have to be really careful about not staring at them. So to kill the Ender Dragon, what you need to do first is actually destroy all of these floating crystals up here, because they are actually recharging the Ender Dragon's health. So you can see he's got these like little energy beams or whatever coming from the crystal to the Ender Dragon. So you could, attack the Ender Dragon right now all you want, and it really wouldn't do much because he can just recharge his health. So There's a few different ways um, of doing this. However, um, basically you just gotta, blow these up. Um, if you want to shoot them with an arrow, from the ground or something, um, basically you just gotta blow these up, and then once they're all destroyed, then you can fight the Ender Dragon and actually have a chance of defeating it. Okay, so we're almost done. Okay, so we got 2 left. So these last 2 are a little bit more difficult if you're playing in survival mode, just because you can't really shoot them from the ground. So one thing that I tend to do is tunnel myself inside these towers and then just kind of tunnel a hole up through the middle. It definitely takes a long time because this is obsidian, and obsidian just takes forever to mine. Um, but that's one way of doing it. I've seen other people take ladders and put them along the side. Um, just climb up and then break the iron bars once you get up here. Okay, so now that we've got all those destroyed, now we can kill the Ender Dragon, which is probably going to take a little bit. There's definitely, there's plenty of methods of doing this, and it'd be nicer if I had an enchanted bow, but that's fine. I'm in creative mode, so he's not going to attack me anyway. But yeah, so now you just kind of attack the Ender Dragon, just shoot him with arrows. Eventually he'll come down here to the middle, and then when he does that, he's, free to attack. However, you can't actually shoot him with a bow and arrow when he's right here over the middle. As you can see, I was doing it just as an example. It doesn't actually do any damage. You have to actually attack him with a sword when he's down here. So let me grab one real quick. I'll grab a diamond sword, come over here and there. Now we're actually doing some damage to him. So I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit, just to show you guys what it looks like when I defeat this guy, and I will catch up with you in a few minutes. Okay, so he's almost dead. So let's see if I can hit him just a couple more times. It's a little difficult, just for the moving target, but he'll come back here. Awesome. There we go. So now, so here we go. The Ender Dragon is exploding, and then as soon as he's done dying, you're going to get a ton of experience orbs, along with the Ender Dragon's egg. So that egg, you cannot actually pick it up directly. You kind of have to be a little complicated about it. So it can be a little tricky. Basically what you want to do, like if you really want to pick it up, is you have to like try to hit it, which probably doesn't work in creative mode. Yeah, so yeah, I just broke it. So in survival mode, how you get the egg is you have to try to hit it, and what it will do is actually teleport over here. Well, not necessarily this spot, but it'll teleport away. So then you just have to come over, mine underneath it. So like say, let's pretend this torch is the egg. You just have to mine underneath of it. Okay, just like this, and then keep this block here, put a torch under there, and then remove that block. Then the egg will fall on the torch, and then you can just pick it up. So it's a little trick for how to actually pick up the egg. But anyway, so from here, you can jump back in the portal, and that'll just take you back. So it'll show you like the end screen here, of quote unquote beating the game. But then also, you'll get taken back to the overworld, and from there, you can actually go back to the end, and I'll show you that for a second, as soon as we get done with this. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit because this takes a couple of minutes. Okay, so once you've seen the end screen, Then we can come back down here, jump back through the end portal. So we're back in the end, and then we can come up here. Now you'll notice this little floating thing up here has like another portal in there. So what you want to do is either build like a staircase or just pillar up here or something. And then you're going to need an ender pearl to get through there. So what's great about ender pearls is you can throw them and then transport to that location. So they're pretty cool. So I'm just going to fly up here. Now you can only do this after you've defeated the ender dragon. So I'm going to throw this ender pearl through there. And there we go. Okay. Now we are on an end island. So like there's the main island where the dragon is and everything, and then we have these other end islands that are just spread out everywhere in multiple directions for as far as you want to go, really. But eventually, if you travel off in one direction long enough, I mean, you'll find end cities, um, and they have like buildings and shulkers, which are these mobs that like shoot you, and if you get hit, you start floating up in the air. So you kind of gotta watch out for those guys. But there's just a lot of awesome stuff in the end. There's like these plants, which you can actually eat the fruit, and it teleports you just like the Ender Pearl does. Except that you don't have to throw the plant, you just eat it and randomly teleport. So it's kind of cool. Definitely a lot of things to do in the end. A lot of people that I watch, they go to the end really just to gather as many shulker shells as they can, from killing the shulker mobs. Because you use those shells, you put them together with a chest, and it makes a shulker box. And so I will show you what that looks like. It's probably, let's see, where would I find a shulker box? Here we go. Okay, so the standard color is purple, but you can dye them any color you want. So let's get rid of those. So the great thing about shulker boxes, now it only has the capacity of a single chest. You can't expand them, but you can put a ton of stuff in here and then break it and pick it up. And then from there, you can carry it around basically like a backpack, so you don't lose any of your items like you would if you broke a chest. So they're really cool, very handy. But yeah, so I highly encourage you to check out the end. I mean, obviously the Ender Dragon's a little difficult, but I think you can do it. But anyway, so yeah, that's really cool. Just kind of like a little sort of hidden feature. I mean, you don't really know it's there unless you've heard other people talk about it and stuff like that. Because I mean, you have to find it with these Eyes of Ender. So, but yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I know the video ran a little bit long, but if you enjoyed it, hit the like button down below. Let me know what you think in the comments, and subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.